Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday. It is the Monday after Mother's Day as I'm filming. So if you celebrated Mother's Day, I hope you had a good day. If you didn't, for whatever reason, I hope you got through it and now we are on the other side. Holidays are painful and some holidays are more painful than others. I lost my mom when I was 6. I am not a mother. No one recognizes me as a mother, as an aunt. I mean, I'm a dog mom. But so Mother's Day for me is just kind of, it's a day to just like get through and try not to think about things. But I know it can be very, very hard, especially if you've recently lost your mother. So I hope you got through it. We are on the other side. And it's a while till Father's Day, which will be the next big emotional holiday. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep going. I am here at an estate sale. It's 75% off day here at this estate sale. They have a sale every month where they bring multiple estates to this building, and I think they open Thursdays now. It's like Thursday for a couple hours, Friday open all day, Saturday they're half off, and then Monday 75% off flash sale. It's only like 2 hours. So I'm hoping to find things for my booth. I've made $90 so far in my booth since I've had it open, which has been about a month now. Again, I'm starting with smalls and just figuring out what sells. So hopefully I can get to the point where I'm putting things that are, you know, right now I've got, you know, $1, $2 stuff. Again, just stuff I had. I just trying to fill it up. So hopefully I can start getting things, or, you know, $5 or more that I can buy cheap, obviously. But it's the smalls that add up. Somebody had left a comment like, how are you making money? You need to make money, with a big exclamation point, selling things so cheap. Right, because right now I'm learning what sells. I view this as a volume booth, not a sell a few things every month and you're going to make, you know, your money. I mean, if I could, great, but I don't yet know what those things would be there. So I'm still learning, and like I said, I had just a lot of little stuff. I just really wanted to fill the booth up and make it, you know, so people would stop by and like, oh, this booth's full. We're going to have to stand here a minute and, you know, see what they got. So anyway, waiting to go in here. People are already lining up. I think it's raining. I had such a busy weekend adulting. Nothing fun. It was all homeowner tasks. You know, last week I cleaned out the outside garbage cans and I power washed the entire patio plus the patio furniture. And then I decided, you know, I should bring the in the kitchen garbage can outside, power wash that too. So I did that. And then I was like, well, I got to mow, and then I had to trim. And then I was like, I might as well power wash the tractor as well. So like Saturday night after I got done mowing, trimming, power washing, my arms were shaking for 2 hours. Like I'd been electrocuted out there. Just, oh, but I got it done. I was thinking to my dad when I was cleaning the tractor off, because he was always like, you gotta mow the tractor, you gotta sweep the tractor off, you gotta get the leaf blower out and clean the tractor off. And so he would have been very pleased that it was power washed, and it is shiny and new looking now. The other reason is because the power washer, there's a nozzle on it, and you take the hose from the outside faucet and you hook it up to the power washer. That's how it gets water. I can't get it off. I can't get it off the power washer to hook it back up to the regular nozzle. It seems to be stuck. Also, it's stuck, but it's not on there all the way. So water comes out of it when you're using it, but also I can't get it off. So now I'm like, well, I guess we'll just leave the power washer hooked up all the time, and I can power wash things, because it does work so much better than using a hose to just, you know, clean stuff off. But I'm like, not only is it stuck, it's not even on all the way. So anyway, but I just had a busy weekend of cleaning and organizing and just adulting around the house. But anyway, hopefully I can find some good things for my booth here. And yeah, looks like it's about ready to open. I don't know that I'll film any inside. I might give you a quick peek, but otherwise I'm going to try to see what I can find, and I'll definitely show you everything when I get home. Pretty crowded in here. These are from last time. They're really neat, but even at 75% off, they're pretty pricey. And the condition is pretty rough on that, but I do love the little toys. lots of macaroni and cheese. Scooby-Doo. Ooh. These were here last time too, I think. No, were these here? That is beautiful. And that too. Wow. Remember when we used to buy all the dishes? Oh my. Lennox. One thing about this place is they look things up. So if you see something that's marked a little higher, you kind of start to think, maybe they looked it up and it is that. But of course, sometimes they're just looking at what is being asked, not the actual sold. So you still have to look yourself. I got a couple bags full. These things are extremely popular in my area. If this was a little cheaper, I might consider that, but I don't know. Hi. Hi. It's later in the day. I got home from the estate sale and I had to take a shower, change my clothes, because it's a little warm in there. Walked by another lady and she's like, it's really warm in here. I'm like, I know, it is. Well, the people, you know, we're now getting the summer vibes. So I thought I would do a haul for you guys, but a haul of just like me literally unboxing or unbagging the stuff, like a raw haul. A Rawl. It's a Rawl. A raw haul. It's a Rawl haul, y'all. I think I'm going to make that the title. And people will be like, what? And then they'll click on the video. Because clickbait. I know. My new book is A Memorial Day to Remember. Look at Charlie and Daddy. There's Daddy. There's Charlie. Oh my gosh. I mean, I love this book. Oh. If you are not in America, Memorial Day is the last Monday in May here, and it is to celebrate or remember. It started to remember those who were killed in service in our military, and now it's just kind of expanded where it's kind of a time to remember everyone who's passed. So people they go and they put flowers on graves, and it's also, because it's a 3-day weekend, it's kind of the kickoff to summer. So it's both a remembrance and then there's some celebrating in it. So, you know, holiday, and then everything at the store is on sale. But Memorial Day to Remember, it is on Kindle and in paperback, and it is available on Amazon. There's a quick flip. Oh, there you saw it. You got to buy it if you want to see the whole thing. Okay, to the estate sale. I spent $75 even. The way this estate sale works is that they bring multiple estates to their warehouse and then every month have one big sale. So every item has a letter that corresponds to the estate. And then today was 75% off day. So what you do when you're someone like me and you're buying a lot, you take it up and they have people there and they sort everything and they literally write down every letter. And then today was 75% off. So they wrote down the 75% off price and then take it to the cash register and then they enter in each letter and price. This lady though, looks like she put almost everything. Well, oh, actually, I didn't have to use the cashier lady. I had cash to pay, so another woman just added it up. But then later, they'll have to go into the system and put it in there like that. But $75 even. So I was trying to find things that were cheap and that I thought would first, I mean, if I thought it could do well on eBay, sure. The thing of it is that they do look stuff up. Now, Does that mean they look stuff up on the solds, or are they just looking at what people are asking? Yeah. They do price high, but they have this sale every month now. It's like 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday half, and then Monday flash sale 75% off. They also own the same franchise in Dubuque. And then they also do online auctions. So between the two locations, the online auctions, if they have something that they think is more valuable or that maybe the family wants more money out of, then they will keep it. Like I showed you those vintage toy kitchen pieces. Those were there last month. And so it might just be a situation where the family was like, no, they should get more. So who knows? But anyway, they are called Caring Transitions, and they are it's like a franchise. It's like an estate sale franchise. So if you just go to caringtransitions.net, I think, you can see if there's one in your area and check out their estate sales. So let's get into the Raw haul, the Rawl. This Christmas jar, again, it was 50 cents today. I was just looking for things that were inexpensive and for the booth. What I'm thinking, if I'm buying in bulk and I'm getting a lot of, auction stuff, just depending on how things go, I might start doing like mystery bags or junk jars, those types of things. I mean, this is a Christmas one. It's fine on its own, but I know some people have booths and like all they sell are vintage mystery bags. So there's so many ideas. The only limitation I have is space. My booth space is not very big and it's already getting pretty full. So I just don't have a lot of room there. It's kind of like, it's not crackle glass. It's almost like a frosted glass. They had 6, so 75% off. Was what, $1.50? Math. But glass seems to be popular. There's just some little marbles in there. Glass seems to be popular so far in my booth. So I was looking for some glass that was affordable. This one is Viking, and it has the original sticker. So this was originally $16. That means I paid $4, which is more than I would like to pay for anything, to be honest. And I am trying to use the 25% rule, which is 25% for the item itself, 25% to reinvest in more inventory, 25% for expenses, and 25% in my pocket. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's more. We want more, but generally I'm looking to 4 times my money when I sell. So if I get something for $1, I want to be able to sell for $4. Do I always? No. Can it sometimes go for way more? Yes. But in general, especially here, because they do look things up, it actually makes it a little bit easier on me because I can look at things and be like, okay, well, do I think that would sell? And if so, can I get what they originally had? Because this would be the 25% rule. I paid $4 and I could price it at $16. I might be able to price this a little bit higher. It does have the original sticker and it's very pretty. So that might go for more. Let's see. I've also had some people comment like, can't you go to your Goodwill outlet and get stuff for the booth? We do have a Goodwill outlet, the bins. Ours is heavily clothing, shoes, purses. They have maybe 2 small little bins where they will put some hard goods, but it's not much. It's not much at all. So unfortunately, the outlet for me is not an option for sourcing. It'll be estate sales on the cheapy day and auction. This is a piece of tiara. I don't know, but it's blue. It's very pretty. Again, the glass seems popular. It was $6 originally, so I paid $1.50. I was reading some of the, there's, vintage booth groups on Facebook. Jen, Pudgy Picker, she was admin of one that was very large, and she quit it because of all the drama. I think Tanya might still be an admin in it. I don't like to post in Facebook groups, but sometimes I'll lurk. But I was reading some, and I don't know if it was theirs, but one of the ones that I joined, they were talking about it's selling in the booth. And a lot of them have more traditional booths like you would find at Calico and Company here in my area, where they're really trying to almost style it in a home decor way so that you walk in like, oh, wow, I love this style. Let me get this thing and add it to my home and it'll be this style. Whereas my booth is more like collectibles, pop culture stuff versus decor pieces. But I just thought it was interesting because they were like, mid-century modern is dead. Nobody can sell anything mid-century modern. But then, of course, other people say, well, they can't keep it in stock. But it's always interesting. But the same as I do with eBay, the same as I've always done with my books and YouTube, is I just go with what I'm going to do. And try to block out the noise of everybody else. You should do this. Why don't you do this? This is what I'm going to do. And like, I'm going to figure it out what works for me, where I'm selling and what I sell. But it's just interesting to see the chatter. This is Lefton. Little baseball planter. They had 8. I might try 10 on this since it's Lefton. I'll look it up. I mean, it's a planter, not exactly the most exciting of things, but we are in summer. I did go ahead and get this Maytag blue cheese crock because it does have the label. Now, they had 12 on it, so I paid 3. So, yeah, it's fine. But because it was the blue, usually you just see these in the gray. And it has the label. So, see about that. I can't not get Disney stuff. Look at this vintage Disneyland little teacup. It probably had a saucer at one point. But this is vintage. And I got it for $1. I love it. I've never been to Disneyland. I'd love to go to Disneyland. It looks a lot easier to go to Disneyland than Disney World because you can walk between the 2 parks. Disney World's like the travel time. I picked this pottery mug up because of the 2 handle and pretty yellow, and it was $1. It is originally $7.50, and it was in Bennigan, Vermont. Take off this price tag. Pottery and glass, again, seem to do well. Bennigan Potters in Bennigan, Vermont. $13.40. I don't think this was made in $13.40, but it's cool. And I know the double mug or the double handle thing can be popular. So for $1, they had quite a lot of Hallmark ornaments, and I could tell there were like some reseller collector people who were there like scanning them all. And I was a little reluctant with the Hallmark ornaments. I love Hallmark ornaments, but you got to be careful. And they had these priced up. This was $16, so I paid $4. But it's the Hot Wheel, and it is the light and motion. Problem with a lot of these is that they're the old cords. So you got to plug it into a light to get it to work. So testing it can be a poo-poo butt. But, which is why I was like, I don't know. But I did get it. And as well as some others. Oh, I probably should show it to you. So I'm going to have to get out the cord and test. But if it works, this might be, again, I will look on eBay. Because they put 16 on it makes me think that they looked it up. I don't know. I love the Hallmark, but I really, again, I'm just downsizing all my own decor. This one I paid, this was a Nesco McDonald's. They had 6, so $1.50. The McDonald's things in my booth have really been selling well. I think I've sold more McDonald's collectibles than anything. Look at that. It's adorable. Fancy ketchup pocket. Oh my gosh. So now I got to put it back in there. One moment. Well, okay. I'll just put that aside and put it back in the box later, but he's so cute. So I was excited for that. I was trying to, they had a lot of the storefront ones, or look like little dollhouses, which I love, but they don't really go for a ton on their own. Maybe if you lot them together, but I'm just trying to go the easy route now. I paid $2.50 for this bag of John Deere stuff because I'm a sucker. We have John Deere magnet. This someone made into a magnet with only one magnet. They do the same with this. Oh, they did the same with this. Another magnet. And the same with this. I don't think John Deere sold them this way. I've also never seen these before. And my dad was a collector for a long time, and I've never seen these. I don't know. This is a Great Dane magnet. Great Dane, 1984. Rawcliffe pewter. Very nice. And then we have a Black Hawk County Sheriff's Department magnet. And wanted, Great Dane, crimes against, or is this just crimes? Theft of food, chewing slippers, failure to fetch paper. Don't rub its belly or scratch behind the ears unless you want a new best friend. $10,000 crash reward. That's cute. I'll probably put those together in a bag. So it was that Charles Eckhart. What are you doing? Charles is getting into the raw hole, buddy. No. There's nothing in there for you. I'm sorry. I was mad. One moment. Pardon the interruption, but Charlie was like, what are you doing? When are we going to sit back down? I bought this bed desk that tilts so I can maybe type on my bed so I can be in my room and he can be with me on the bed and maybe I can get some work done, because if I'm not sitting down with him, he's not happy. He misses Papa. The Teddy Bear's Picnic. I paid $1.50 for this. It was in really good condition. The paper's all nice. I don't know about toys selling in the booth. I've read some other people have a little bit of trouble selling toys in their booth. And I think it's because when people are buying vintage toys, they have a tendency to go on eBay and they're, a very specific thing they're looking for versus, we're just browsing in an antique mall, vendor mall setting, and there's that thing, and wouldn't so-and-so like it? Because it's a vintage toy and, they're not as nice and pretty and clean as the brand new ones. Plus, like Fisher-Price, they've redone a lot of their older toys. So, but I couldn't resist. That was so cute. I'm annoyed now that I got these because there's only 3 coasters. Just kind of annoying, but birds always do well. So we'll save that for Christmas time. There were several Lang mugs. And so I thought these would be great. I don't know if I'll put, there's one Americana I'll put out. I paid $1.50 for each, but they are new in the box. See there? So they used to sell these at Ben Franklin. Miss Ben Franklin. So I don't know if this is more like I'll put the Americana one out, wherever I put that now, but I thought these others might be, nicer, closer to the holidays. They'd make nice gifts. Again, I'm still trying to figure out what is selling there. Oh, this is Primitives by Kathy. No, Primitives. Oh, it's still Lang. Okay. And you got the rooster there. You got the rooster, so $1.50 for those. There's some more in the next bag. I got these ring holders. They're not juicers. They're ring holders, aren't they? Now I'm like, are they? Are they something else? I was thinking they were ring holders, but they're awfully big. I don't know. Anyway, no, these were $2 each. They are Hearthstone USA. And then this one is, oh my. Can anybody read that? Who wrote 500 on there? No, $2. Apple bats from Paris. I don't know. But this stoneware stuff was very popular in the 90s. Now I don't know what this is. I'm like, oh, look at the ring holders. But like, these are really big. We'll figure it out. I bought this little Snoopy contraption. I paid $1.50. Obviously, it would need batteries. Updated, which I'm assuming, yeah, the batteries aren't included, so that's why it's not working. So I'll look that up on eBay. That might be an eBay thing. We shall see. Oh my, I have created a barrier for myself of things. Okay, let's get the next bag. Okay, another Hallmark ornament. This one is the Tonka. It's part of the series, I believe. No, is it not? Shoot, I paid $2 for it. I don't know. Again, I'll look these things. I just do a quick search on eBay with my phone for this stuff, and if it's worth eBay, it goes in the eBay pile. This I just thought was so fun. Look at the tiny little people. It is lifelike, hand-painted scale models farm people. People make every scene come alive, great on the job, along the street, or on the farm. Natural poses, ready to use. I don't know how natural these poses are. Obviously, the plastic's yellowed. Precision engineering. It's made in China, so it's not that old, although it doesn't have a barcode on it. But I just thought these were fun. And again, it was $1. And it had the little hook here, so I was like, ooh, it can go on my pegboard. Bonus. This is Raymond, made in Japan. Just a sweet little baby block bank. I'm a sucker for this stuff. I'm a sucker for this stuff. I paid $2. Yeah, paid $2. It said Japan. I'm always a sucker for that too. Ooh, made in Japan. This I paid $2.50 for. I was like, why did they put 10 on it? Is it something special? It is a series, so those can be more. People are missing the series. So again, I felt like I was finding some nice things, so got that. Another of these Mickey mugs. To be honest, I don't know why I got this, because I have one down at the booth and I don't even think it'll sell. This one's the larger of the one that I have down there. I paid $2 for this. I can't not with the Disney, although they did have a lot of Disney stuff there that was pretty high priced, and it was all Mickey ornaments and things. In general, with Mickey Mouse, I am a little bit more hesitant with that stuff, even though I did get this mug, but it's, because Mickey is so common. If I'm going to pay up for a Disney ornament or something, because they have like 10, 12 on them, it would have to be like a secondary character. If it had been Donald Duck, he's way more collectible because they don't make as much. This little cup, look at how cute. I don't know if this is a Campbell Soup kid. I feel like maybe he had a hat. I don't know, but I got him for $1. There's no marking on him, but he's so cute. Look at those cheeks. Look at them. Ooh, touch him. Touch him. This is a green little glass planter, and it is glass. Glad we established that. Oh dear, I cannot read what, I don't know. There's something on the bottom. I'll look it up, but nice, bright, pretty green. So, over there. Okay, these I got for myself. I know I showed you guys in another vlog. I'd gotten some candles at an auction, and these were so big in the 90s, these candles that look like cinnamon rolls. And there were 4 of them still in the package. I paid $1 each. Oh, so good. There's another one down here. I just love these. So I got 4 for $4. I'm so excited. Where am I going to burn them? I don't know. We used to go, my dad and I went shopping a lot. He'd take me places like malls and things because he was wonderful. And they'd have gift shops. And I remember going in and like loading up on those kind of candles. I grabbed this for Sophie, my niece. Just a little etch sketch. Paid $1.50. This is the Matchbox train. It's 50th anniversary. It's set of 2. I paid $1.50. See about that. With Hallmark ornaments, I get asked a lot about that. It's, the ones that do light and motion are almost always good. Ones that are branded, it's a licensed collectible. Like, I don't know. I paid $1.50 for the Dr. Seuss. Now, this might not be. If it's a series, sometimes they're better because people are trying to get, fill in the blanks. Like this isn't, but again, I got it. The ones that I just steer away from are the dated general ones that aren't part of a series. Like there's the, oh gosh, I can't think of it off the top of my head. There's ones that look like little penguins that are part of a series. Like if you get the whole series, those can do well. But if it's, 2004 Best Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, New Baby, all those that are dated, or even the ones that aren't dated, are just a general no for me. I mean, they must sell every year because they keep making them, But yet when you go to Hallmark after the holidays and you look at what's left at clearance, then you can like learn, okay, this isn't for resale. What's sold out immediately? Peanuts always sells out immediately. That's probably the best one to get. Light in Motion. And you might think something's like a really popular brand, but they just have, people didn't want it. Like The Walking Dead, they did ornaments for those. Those would always be on clearance because if you really love The Walking Dead and you want a Daryl Dixon ornament, okay, but it's not going to be as mass collectible. Just a little plastic Campbell's soup with the lid. I just thought this was adorable. $50 for that. I'm just taking my time here. Here's this other Lang mug, the one I'm going to put down there now. The Americana. Papa would have just loved to sit here and go through all of this. Put the flag there. Originally, it was $9.95. Ben Franklin. I'm almost positive that's Ben Franklin. Okay. Oh, and then one more of the Lang mugs. Another bird. This is kind of... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, is that a snowy bird? Faithful Friends. My eyesight, y'all. I don't know where it went. I had 20/20 vision until a few years ago, and now I'm blind as a bat. I mean, I guess they're probably not blind as a bat. I grabbed this Inesco one for the Monopoly. They had 6, so I paid $1.50. I don't know. Sometimes these older Inesco, people weren't as keen on collecting them as they were on the Hallmark, but now they are doing ornaments. I'm like, oh, I missed this one. So I don't know. If it's not anything great on eBay, again, I can look at the booth. Now, a couple that I did pay up for. I paid $4 for this. I remember my sister-in-law had this. Light, Motion, and Sound up on the house top. Kind of goes crazy. But again, I was so reluctant because I've got to test it with the light cord. Right. But got that one as well as this one, the Village Toy Shop. This is Light and Magic and Motion. Oh. So, and this, again, I paid for. So hopefully these work. But if they don't, what am I going to do? I grabbed this, and how cute. And I only paid $1. I just thought this would be so cute in the booth. Somebody who's like wanting collections. It's a house, duh. But I'm like, at first I was like, oh, is it a manger? No. Maybe be a manger if you took that part out. It'd be a manger. But anyway, for $1. Again, still trying to figure out what sells in the booth. You know, we're learning. I also got this Bewitched. I've never seen the Bewitched Hallmark. Again, because it was licensed, it was $1.50. You know, the other thing with Hallmark ornaments you can do, if you end up with a bunch and you didn't pay much, lot them up together and sell a big bunch of them together. And that way, if you have some of those that are more like Grandma, Grandpa, but you have some better ones, you can just throw them in there and kind of get rid of them in one fell swoop. I paid $1 for this snowman. And it is a snowman. I'll be so interested come holiday season, because this is more of a vendor flea market-y type booth, if people, you know, are, what happened here? That is totally stuck. No, I will fix you. Oh, no, you don't. Bird, let go. Let go. The bird, okay, we'll fix that later. If people will even decorate, like change out the inventory. Deb Strain. Originally $7. I paid $1. I need to get the cord out of the bird's mouth. This, I'll show this last. This, I was like, oh wow, those giant crackle glass for $2. It's some sort of light up situation. But even if it doesn't light up, I just think that is cool as heck. But it does have the light. So that is lovely. And then this little bag of stuff for $1. So can't resist a bag. Can't resist it. Oh, look at this little tin. That's adorable. That is adorable. Where did you come from? You are not marked in any other way other than Happy Holidays. Oh, I love it. That's cute. Then we have, someone made this into a magnet, or she came that way. This is an interesting choice of yarn hair, which is kind of, and then she's got like, oh, she's wood with string legs. Don't got no hair on the top of her head. It's a wig. Shh, it's a wig. You ever see that episode of Honey Boo Boo? Where they went to a store and the store was called, Shh, it's a wig. Shh, it's a wig. Oh, another tin. Oh, I love it. I love it. That is so, I love that vintage. Oh, there's another one in here. My God. My gosh. Aww. With best wishes for a very Merry Christmas. Oh, I love those. These are adorbs. Adorbs. If I was doing live sales, that'd be like a good tiny treasures. All right. We have a little dollhouse thing. It's a milk can. Wait. You go on there, don't you? I feel like you do. Why would they make it so it came apart? You're supposed to hide something in there? I don't know. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh. And we have this, I wonder if somebody made that homemade. It's a little crackery feeling. Little dollhouse jug. Where's the bottom? No. Look, it's like, it's a salted peanut topper, but it's missing what I think it would have sat in. Like, you know, it would have been like this, some sort of container. Like a wood container for a penny. And then it would, you know, you have the little contraption, you could get the, but that is so cool. Oh, I love it. And this is a little made in Japan bug house. Look at the little tree. Look at it. Look at it. That is cute. Huh. This is, these. We've got a snowman, a tree, 2 angels. I'll look those up. And a bird. Well, I don't know if you can see the label. How fun. Little set there. I'll look that up for eBay. The way I look things up on eBay is I use my phone. You just hit the search bar on eBay. There's a little camera icon. Click it. Take a picture. It'll bring up the current results, and then you can switch it to show you what has sold. That'll only give you 3 months when you're on your phone. So things like holiday, right now, you're better off going over to Terapeak when you're on your computer to look that up. Although I think they might have just launched something. Now you can do that on your phone too. And again, remember, you want to look at your solds, not what people are asking. But Terapeak will give you 2 years worth. We've got some little dollhouse ice skates. And little metal train. And then finally, this cute, now this is fun. I've never had this in the baby blue. I've got it in the navy, and of course they make this in red, the little enamelware dollhouse. But we've got the picture, and then looks like I've got 3 cups and saucers. We're missing a cup, but the little cup and saucer set. Oh, how sweet. I've never seen this in the baby blue. Anyway, so that is everything that I got today. Again, I will be looking everything up, making the decision. Does it go to my booth? Does it go to the consignment store maybe even? Or does it go to eBay? Hopefully there's a few things in here for eBay, some larger items. And then obviously if it's seasonal, I will wait a bit. If I had a bigger booth, I would start maybe putting in some, like a holiday section. But again, my space is very small. So there's not real, I can't really do kind of vignettes and displays. It's some shelves and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, let me know what you think of the haul. If you like the haul videos, give this one a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.